All right, it's a beautiful Tuesday morning and it's time to talk sports on TVC Breakfast. To begin with, the UEFA Champions League draws. Holders Chelsea will play French side Lille in the Champions League last 16 after the draw for the knockout stages took place for a second time. A technical problem caused an error in the initial draw, which UEFA had said had been declared void. Premier League champions Man City faced Portugal's Sporting Lisbon, while six-time winners Liverpool played three-time winners Inter Milan. Manchester United faced Spanish champions Atletico Madrid, and the standout tie of the round, 13-time champions Real Madrid come up against French powerhouse Paris Saint-Germain. Well, Brownson Uwana joins me live now to take a look at these pairings. Well, Brownson, if we can, have the graphics back on the screen so we can see the fixtures again. Chelsea, the holders, will be playing Lille. What do you think about that one?
Oh, well, for Chelsea, due respect to Lille, they are a very good side. Their last season's performance for me was far better than what we are seeing right now in the French League 1. They're not even in the top four right now, according to the table, the standings in the French League 1. And their form has been terrible. They've been losing games to even lower opponents in the league. So I think for Chelsea, Christmas came early for them with that draw. So I think it should be an easy ride for them come February when they take on Lille next year. So I mean, maybe not over 2 legs, but they should do enough to get to the quarterfinals.
All right. Well, of course, you do have Salzburg versus well, Man City versus Sporting Lisbon. Man City versus Sporting Lisbon. Tell us about that one.
Sporting Lisbon, for me, very good side, second in the league, in their league, and they score a lot of goals. But the problem they might face they enjoy holding possession, so it would be a kind of tricky tie for them when the both sides meet. But I think Man City, with their experience and what they do very well, their first 9 this season has been very invincible. Most teams have struggled to play with that kind of formation. So I think they'll do well to beat Sporting Lisbon to qualify. But Sporting Lisbon will go down and fight, but I don't really see them stopping Manchester City.
All right, Atletico versus Manchester United. This is another tricky one for United.
Yeah, it is. When the first draw was made, where Manchester United was paired with PSG, there were lots of celebration in the air, talks about the two greats coming back together. And a lot of people also criticized UEFA that they thought the fixture came too early. I don't know what that means, but not taking anything away from Atletico Madrid. They're one of the strongest sides in Spanish football, and if Manchester United think they can run over those guys, they have to watch it. They play tricky kind of football, very rigid and strong in midfield, and that's where Manchester United would have a very strong problem, because if you cannot break down the midfield, you won't have, you cannot penetrate the defense. So I think it would go either way, 50-50, but my strong head is telling me that Atletico Madrid would do better to qualify over Manchester United. United haven't been very convincing. They haven't been scoring more goals in their last 5-6 games. So I think Atletico would do well to qualify.
All right, Inter Milan versus Liverpool. Liverpool now face another Italian side.
Yes, talking about Inter Milan, fantastic team, very strong, and you have to give it to Inzaghi. He's done very well with the team, and I mean, we see how they play. They score for fun. They've not really missed Romelu Lukaku in that squad. They played so well without him. Martinez has upped his game, scoring more goals. Even when they decide to rest him, some other players are, raised to the occasion to play. So it's going to be a very, very crunchy tie. Big game it should be. But when you look at Liverpool is very hard to say, okay, this is a danger man in Liverpool. Diogo Jota just came in. He has settled in well. Sadio Mane, of course, Nations Cup would have been over. Mo Salah, these guys would trouble any defense anytime. So the two games is going to be a very exciting game, because the both sides are very high scoring sides. They both have attacking minded team. So I think it will go down to the wire. Thank God this season, no away goal rules. So let's see how well that goes. But I mean, I'll sit on the fence on this one.
All right, finally, Brownson, PSG versus Real Madrid. This appears to be the pick of the park.
Definitely the pick of the tie, and I think it's a game that everybody wants to see. And for Lionel Messi needs to make a statement with games like this. I mean, there have been talks about his dominance with Barcelona, but now he's coming back to play his former folks. If there's anybody in that squad that understands Real Madrid very well, it's Lionel Messi. It's going to be tricky because, as well, Real Madrid understands Messi very well. So if there's anything that can cage Messi, that's Real Madrid. So both ways, it's going to be crunchy time. But however, I think Madrid has got better experience. They might just edge past PSG in this one.
All right, Brownson Uwana, always very interesting having you talk sports with us on TVC Breakfast. Thanks indeed for sharing your thoughts with us.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, and that's sports now on TVC Breakfast. We'll take a short break and the program continues very shortly. Just stay with us.